Hi everybody, it's Cindy, that mystical lady. Welcome to my channel if this is your first time here, and welcome back if you're returning. Thank you so much. Today's video is kind of a combo video. It's for Wisdom Wednesday, and it's also a witchcraft video because, you know, I'm the witch that crafts. And so I'm going to do a little bit of combining. I've posted quite a few Christmas videos in the last week, and I want to clarify that by saying that Christmas, the way that I celebrate it, is the secular holiday, the holiday that celebrates Santa, okay? Because I am a witch and I am pagan, and I believe in several different gods and goddesses. I usually work with the Celtic pantheon, and so I wanted to make sure that I kind of bring things out to those beginning witches so that they don't get a little confused. It's like, wait a minute, is she pagan? Is she Christian? What's going on and why? Okay, so this is what is going on. I celebrate Yule as far as a religious holiday, okay? So Yule is the solstice in December. Usually it's celebrated somewhere between the 20th and the 23rd. I always try to celebrate it on the 21st. That's the traditional day. But now that we've got, NASA working on exact minute of when the solstice is, so they kind of bring it, get it right down to the second. So the 21st, as far as I'm concerned, is Yule. Okay, December 21st. And then on the 25th, I celebrate Santa. Okay, and a Santa bringing toys to all the good little boys and girls and all of that secular part of it. Now, why is Christmas in December? When you read the Bible, he was born at the time of the Yewing of the Lambs, which is in the spring. So the reason that the church has made Jesus' birthday December 25th is because the pagans that were celebrating prior to Christianity would celebrate the rebirth of the sun, S-U-N, on the solstice, December 21st-ish. So they decided, let's not, in order to convert the pagans, let's not tell them they can't have their celebration. Let's just rename it. So they made it the rebirth of the sun, S-O-N, and that way they converted many pagans over to Christianity so that the pagans didn't feel like they had to be giving things up. And again, it's the same thing with Easter. I celebrate Easter and the Easter Bunny bringing candy baskets and things like that. But I also celebrate on the equinox in March the Yule Star, excuse me, my brain's not connecting a little bit. Now, the way that the Christians calculate when Easter is really interesting. And if you didn't know this, Easter, and you would think, okay, Jesus died on the cross on the same day, but why does Easter move? Well, Easter moves because the Christians celebrate Easter on the first Sunday after the first full moon after the spring equinox. Wow, what a pagan way to figure out a holiday. But again, it was another way to try to convert pagans. We don't want to have them give up their equinox celebration. So we give them something else to celebrate instead. So that's a lot of how the Christian calendar came about. And that's why I celebrate both Easter and Yule Star, and why I celebrate Christmas and Yule. So I hope that clears things up. It doesn't mean that you have to give up all of your traditions. I gave up midnight mass, and things like that, but I still celebrate. And I love celebrating Christmas. It's one of my favorite holidays. So you're probably going to see me making a lot more Christmas crafts on here, and I love it. So tonight's craft is I'm going to make a Yule Star. They can be used for Christmas too. So basically, a 5-pointed star, a pentagram. Well, a pentagram is a 5-pointed star, or pentagram is a 5-pointed star. A pentacle is a 5-pointed star with a circle around it. So I'm kind of going to just make the stars. And you can use a lot of different things to do that. And since I'm a witch, and I like to use natural things. So I bought these little twigs. I could have went out in my backyard and got some, but these were so cute at Hobby Lobby. And they were $4.99 for a huge bundle. Here, let me show you the huge bundle that I got. Look, big bundle. So they were $4.99 and they were 50% off. So I paid $2.48 for them. Can't beat that, right? And then another thing that you can use are these big cinnamon sticks. We can use anything. So it's basically anything that is straight, you can use. So if you don't want to buy anything at the craft store, you can go and get some sticks, get some twigs out of your backyard, and you can make them that way, which I've done a lot of in the past. But I fell in love with those twigs, so I had to get them and make some stars with them. And cinnamon, cinnamon, love it. So we're going to make some with that. These are kind of on the little side, but I might make one. We'll see how long this video gets to be. I don't want to make it too long. So let me pick out 5 twigs here out of my pretty twig pile. They're about the same size, like the same diameter and the same length. So there we go. There's 4. One more, because they're all, you know, I mean, they are natural. They just, I didn't pick them out of nature. All right, so I have 5. So basically, I'm just going to take my glue gun, and look, I got a Sure binder. I'm excited. My first time using it, so this could be interesting. Let's see if it's heated. Yes, it is heated up. Great. All right, so I'm going to lay my sticks out in a 5-pointed star and see how this looks. Just like that. I don't know if you can see it real good. Oh, here, let me move it towards me a little more. So basically, I just kind of laid them out in a 5-pointed star. All right. And that's good. So these look good. Now I'm going to start putting my star together. So I'm going to take some of my glue from my Sure Bonder and put some on there. And kind of oozed out a lot there. All right, there we go. And I'm just going to kind of hold it together until the glue sets up just a little teeny bit. All right. Now I'm going to put one across the top here, and I'm going to put a little bit of glue right where I want it to sit on each of these 2. And again, hold it down until the glue sets just a little bit. And I'm working on a piece of parchment paper, so I can pull the parchment paper away from it at the end. So even if it does kind of stick to the paper, it'll pull away real easy. There we go. All right, and then this one is next. So we're going to put a little bit of glue on the end of this one. And a little bit of glue on the end of this one. And it kind of squeezed out, so I'm going to pick it up with the other twig. Stick those together, kind of hold them together until things set up. I'm working with hot glue, so it is a little warm, but my fingers are pretty desensitized to it. But you should always have, you know, safety first. Have some water nearby just in case you get a good burn. You don't want to do that. All right. So these are moving a little bit because I guess I didn't wait enough. So I'm going to put a little bit more glue over the top here. Come on, baby. There you go. just so that it holds really well. I'm going to cover these areas with some twine. So you're really not going to see all this excess glue anyways. All right, so we're going to hold it. Wait until they're dry. Okay. There you go. That looks like it's starting to hold. And we'll put our last twig on here. All right. And a lot of people feel that the pentagram is, you know, a devil worshiping symbol, and it really isn't. It's just the symbol of the elements, the four elements, along with the fifth element of spirit. So it's earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. So, all right. This glue is getting all over my fingers, but I don't mind. I like it. All right. So while we're waiting for this glue to kind of set up here a little bit, as I said, it's getting a little tacky. It's working its way. It's working its magic. I am going to make a bow to go at the top. And I got this at Michael's today. Now, it's 8 different ribbons, and it's 32 yard total, so it's at 8 yards a piece. And no, my brain just died there for a minute. 2 yards a piece, something like that, right? Anyways, it was originally priced at, oh, of course, this one doesn't have the original price. I bought 3 of them. Let me get the other one out. It's over here in my ribbon bin. All right. Okay. So the original price on this was $16.99 US, and then it was reduced to $9.99, and I got it for $2.97, and I got 3 of them. So I got this Judy one. I got this silver one that I could use for Christmas. Anytime. Silver's good anytime. And then I get another one. Pull it out. Let me pull it out. That is a bunch of Grosgrain ribbon that's got little polka dots all over it. So maybe we can use this come springtime, for Easter, Valentine's Day, things like that. So, all right, I'll put that away later. Anyways, all right, so this is starting to set up really good. And I'm going to make a bow while that's working. So let me pull out the ribbon that I want to use. I really want to keep this natural looking. So I'm going to use this, looks kind of like, almost like a jute ribbon. Let me get my scissors out here so I can snip that covering off. There we go. Awesome. Awesome. All right. I just need, I don't know, about, well, you know what? I don't think I'm going to cut it. I think what I'm going to do is try to make the bow first, and then I can cut it, and that way I won't waste any ribbon. So, make a little bow. There we go. Oops. I want to make sure I have enough on that end. There we go. So I kind of just made a little baby bow, and I'm going to cut that end, and then I'll cut it off here so it's about the same length. And that was an easy little bow to make. Look at that. So at the end, I'll put this at the top of my little thing. So I'm going to take some of this jute twine, and I am going to wrap it. See, I am sticking to the paper, but it's coming right up. I am going to take a little bit more glue, just a little teeny bit on the end of this jute twine, and I'm going to kind of wrap it around where the sticks intertwine. There you go. And then I will take a little bit more glue, just a little, not a lot. and put the end in it, and then snip that. There we go. So there's our first little thing. You can see that. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I am going to basically just wrap the jute around all the intersections where the sticks come together. So a little glue and some more twine and wrap it around a couple of times and then snip and glue the end down. There we go, just like that, and keep going all the way around. And then any of this that had the glues kind of smooshed out, smooshed, is that a technical term? Smooshed? Anything that's smooshed out, I'll just trim it off because it is hot glue and it will trim like that, nice and easy. All right. And I'm trying to keep my connections towards the back, so all towards the same direction. There we go. Again, snip and ta-da! Put a little glue on and push it up. There we go. Ooh, that one was a little warm. That's okay. I don't mind. I'll get a little burned from my craft. I don't mind. Oh, look at that. Some went out. I'll just use that right up and put that on the back here. And again, wrap it up. Wrap it up. Snip it off and add some more glue. A couple more to do. So, all right. All right, one more on the way around, and then I've got the 5 in the middle because I'm going to do those two. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to snip all the smooshy off. Snip the smoosh. There we go. Whoop! Whoa, that one went flying. It smooshed right out of there. All right. So, which is the front? This is the back. There we go. Got it coming out really good. All right. Push it in. Wrap it around. Yay! I really like how this is coming out. You can already see it coming together. Little glue there. Don't waste it, right? Don't waste it. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to push pause. I'm going to finish up wrapping my ends, or wrapping my intersections, and then I'll come back. Okay? Pause. Okay, so I wrapped the jute twine all the way on every intersection where my twigs intersect. Put some extra glue here. And then what I'm going to do is on the back, I'm going to take another little piece of jute twine and I am going to put it at the top, and I determined that that's the way I wanted it to go. Let's see. I think that one's the best. Let's put it there. And I'm going to make a loop and glue that right to the top. So let's do that. My scissors hold it down. There we go. So, ooh, hot. Alright. I glued that to the back. Set that down. And then I'm going to glue to the bow to the front. I mean, you can decorate these as much or as little as you like. You could flock it with more snow, put glitter, maybe do some like Mod Podge, the glitter Mod Podge on it, and make it nice and sparkly, but I want it as natural as I can get it. So really, that's it. That is my little Yule Star. It's nothing, you know, real fancy or special, but it will look really nice hanging over my altar or even on my tree. And did you know that Christmas trees were outlawed until the 1800s, that they were considered pagan, and you weren't allowed by law to have one in your house? And then in the Victorian era, they finally made them legal. But that was a pagan thing. It was like the Yule log, bringing it into the house. So there's so many little facts and little things that you can learn. Just keep learning. But that is my little star. And it's a little hard to see. Let me see if I can grab something to... And silver. Trying to hold it up. Alright, I'm going to do it on the back so you can see it better. Here's my little star. I think it came out cute. What do you think? So if you try this craft, I'd love to know. I'd love to see how yours come out. But here's my little thing. And as I said, you can use cinnamon sticks. These two are stuck together. Cinnamon sticks, or make smaller ones with littler twigs and things like that. But it's basically going to be the same steps to make them like that. And maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But this is how I like to do them. Alright, so thank you for watching my video today. I hope you liked it. Hope you learned something new. And if you did like it, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, would you please do so? I would appreciate it, because you subscribing makes my channel grow. And hit the bell icon so you can be notified when I upload more videos. And until my next video, make sure that you live fully, love deeply, learn something new every day. And until then, blessed be everyone. Bye.